Why is the Battleship Missouri so special?
After I show you around today, you tell me why this ship is so special.
Why is the Battleship Missouri so special? Is it her sleek design, combining awesome firepower with armored defense? Is it her 4 turbine engines that could propel her 55,000 tons through the water at 33 knots? Is it the raw power of her blazing 16-inch guns, which made her one of the most powerful weapons on the sea and helped defeat our enemies in 3 wars? Or is it something more?
Nathan, want to meet Cameron?
Morning, Cameron. Nice to meet you. I've been working on the ship for about 2 years now. I started off as a volunteer, and then I became paid staff. Now, what working on the ship has taught me is a better understanding of history. And I feel that my generation and your generation doesn't have enough of an understanding of what our nation has been through in its pursuit of freedom. And so I feel that the ship is a great place to keep that legacy alive by educating the next generation, meaning you.
From her launch in 1944 from the Brooklyn Navy Yard and her transit to the great battles that raged in the Pacific, through kamikaze attacks from the air as the Japanese Empire sought to silence her valiant heart, somehow the Missouri found herself front and center as the events of the world unfolded and thrust her into a place of greatness. The Korean War in endless hours supporting UN forces on the ground as they stood against communism's advance to the south. Operation Desert Storm, when once again her guns were awakened and the mighty Mo was called upon to protect freedom around the world. To keep the Missouri special takes constant maintenance. We must repair, refurbish, and preserve this national treasure. Upkeep is ongoing.
Oh, hi! This is my friend Kayla.
Hi, how are you?
My tour guide.
This is the important project we're working on, replacing the teak deck.
That's a lot of teak. And it will be beautiful when it's finished.
What makes the Missouri special? The men who served her through the years, through the wars, through the peace. Veterans who believed, and still do, that their service aboard this great ship comprises some of the greatest years and timeless lessons of their lives. Many were there on September 2nd, 1945, when the Battleship Missouri was the site of Japan's surrender to the Allies, bringing to a close the bloodiest conflict in human history that began for the United States on that infamous December morning in 1941, and ended here on her wooden decks as the world watched.
These proceedings are closed.
Pearl Harbor was the beginning of World War II, and the USS Missouri was the ending of World War II. Yeah, this is a very, very special place.
All of this, our nation's history, and those who served so well, remembered here. The Missouri was decommissioned for the final time on March 31st, 1992. Her final commanding officer, Captain Lee Case, summed up her illustrious career in this way. Our final day has arrived. Today, the final chapter in Battleship Missouri's history will be written. It's often said that the crew makes the command. There's no truer statement, for it's the crew of this great ship that made this a great command. You're a special breed of sailors and Marines, and I'm proud to have served with each and every one of you. You've lived up to the history of the ship and those who sailed her before us. We took her to war, performed magnificently, and added another chapter in her history. Standing side by side are forerunners' true naval tradition. God bless you all. The Missouri's final chapters have not been written. The mission of the USS Missouri Memorial Association is to create and maintain a fitting memorial for the people and historic events reflecting our nation's legacy of duty, honor, strength, resolve, and sacrifice. For that, we truly need your support. Your contributions and membership will go towards preservation, education, outreach, and legacy building of this great ship. We must preserve this wonderful part of American and world history. With your help, we will keep the Missouri special.